It's a lovely afternoon and welcome to the ICU TV Lunchtime News. Let's take a look at the stories making headlines. Paramilitary officer dies while on duty in George compound. ICU sends journalism students to cover regional migration conference in South Africa. Over 100 Isoka residents benefit from TEVETA Skills Bursary program. And in our international news, 2 dead after cargo plane skids off Hong Kong runway into the sea. And in sports news, Zambia under 17 women fall 2-1 to Paraguay at World Cup. Thank you so much for joining me with the details. I am Nishe Kinjakwa Edgars. Police in Lusaka have confirmed the death of a paramilitary officer identified as Constable Rikens Kabamba, who died while on duty at the Lusaka Water and Sewerage Company Pumps 7 in George compound. According to a report obtained from Matero Police Station, Constable Kabamba served under a company platoon at the time of the incident. Police say the shooting happened shortly after a change of shift around 8:45 hours when Constable Kabamba remained at the station with female security guard identified as Luz Minga, aged 38, of Constable's Control 7 Security Company. Moments later, a gunshot was heard from inside the house where the officer had been stationed. And upon checking, Constable Kiakilika, who had gone to buy charcoal, and the security guard found the officer lying, immediately dispatched the scene and confirmed the death. Investigations discovered an AK-47 rifle, serial number 781456, with 29 rounds of ammunition besides the body. A spent cartridge was also found at the scene, and initial inspections revealed a small wound under the officer's chin, suspected to be the bullet's entry point, and a major wound on the right side of the forehead, believed to be the exit point. The body has since been taken to the University Teaching Hospital mortuary, awaiting post-mortem examination. The firearm and ammunition have been secured in police custody for ballistic analysis, and investigations continue. Authorities have not yet disclosed possible motives behind the suspected suicide, as this is a developing story and more details will be shared. The Information and Communications University ICU has sent one of its own students beyond Zambia's borders. The third-year journalism and mass communication student Deborah Miriam Gamani has departed for Johannesburg in South Africa to attend and cover the 6th annual Southern African Migration Network Samina Policy Conference. The prestigious gathering brings together international participants, including experts, journalists, policymakers, and academia, to discuss issues surrounding migration, human rights, and social development across the region. Miriam's participation reflects ICU's growing reputation for hands-on and practical learning and its commitment to preparing students for real-world professional engagement. Recently, the university introduced an innovative practical journalism training model where students cover real events and pressing social issues as part of their continuous assessment. Beyond the classroom instruction, the university's own broadcasting platform, ICU TV, has become a powerful footprint for student expression and professional growth, giving learners the opportunity to present content that reaches audiences in Zambia and beyond. This opportunity aligns well with the university's vision to shape students who are not only academically sound but also practically competent and internationally exposed. Miriam has consistently demonstrated exceptional journalistic ability, creativity, and leadership, and continues to embody ICU's spirit of excellence and innovation. More than 100 residents from Isoka district have been selected to benefit from the Technical Educational, Vocational and Entrepreneurship Training Authority TEVETA Bursary skills and programs at Isoka Training Institute. In an interview, the Institute's principal, Kefas Kangwa, said the initiative aligns with the government's commitment to empower citizens with practical skills that enhance their livelihoods. Mr. Kangwa notes that over 50 trainees have already been reported for a 3-month program. The Minister of Education, Douglas Yakalima, has officially launched the registration for the 2025 Corporal Teachers Run, set to take place on December 6th in Kitwe. The minister was speaking during the launch at Kansenshi Secondary School in Ndola. He encouraged teachers across the Copper Belt to participate, highlighting the long run, of promoting wellness and unity in the education sector. Organizers, Tour Sports Entertainment say preparations are going well with strong support from the Copper Belt Education Office. More in the following report.
So prepare yourself so that you beat Rusak. Okay? And I can see. Here, if you want to be there, I will know that you are not there. Because I have seen all of you. And I can remember each one of your faces. This is why I'm scanning like this. This is how my head works. Huh?
For that, still coming in the news, 2 dead after cargo plane skids off Hong Kong runway into the sea. And in sports news, Zambia under-17 women fought 2-1 to Paraguay at World Cup. Don't go away.
Did you know that mental health conditions are treatable and recovery is possible? Hi, I'm Ngenia Febamoyo. I'm your host on Let's Talk Mental Health. I invite you all to this show where you freely express yourself, and together we find a solution. For more details, you can contact 0777 93 73 92, and we'll be there to help you find solutions to whatever you're going through.
Thank you so much for still staying tuned to ICU TV Lunchtime News, and now the international news. A cargo plane skidded off a runway at Hong Kong International Airport, ground off. Emirates flight EK9788 was arriving from Dubai at about 0350 local time and 1950 GMT when it veered off the runway and collided with an airport patrol vehicle. The 2 people inside the vehicle died while the 4 crew members on board the plane survived the crash. It marks one of Hong Kong's deadliest aviation incidents in the years, as the city's international airport has had good safety record. We go on another break, and still to come is sports news. Stay tuned.
The Information and Communications University is to apply. Visit our website at www.icuzambia.net or call us on +260 211 221 662 or 0966 342 359. Sponsorship is available. Enroll now.
Thank you so much for staying glued to ICU TV Lunchtime News, and now the sports news. The Zambia's under-17 women's national team lost 2-1 to Paraguay in the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup in Morocco, giving South American side their first victory in the competition's history. The Copa Princesses made a strong start with Victoria Mbali netting the opener early in the match. Their advantage, however, was short-lived as Mary Nyango advently scored an own goal 9 minutes later, bringing Paraguay's level. Paraguay took the lead in the 33rd minute following another own goal, this time from Nana Malanda. Zambia had a chance to equalize through the penalty, but Captain Mercy Chipasula missed from the spot, confirming the defeat. The team will now shift attention into the remaining Group F matches against Japan and New Zealand. We have come to the end of the lunchtime news, but before we let you go, here is a quick recap of the stories that made headlines. Paramilitary officer dies while on duty in George compound. And over 100 Isoka residents benefit from TEVETA Skills Bursary program. And in international news, 2 dead after a cargo plane skids off Hong Kong runway into the sea. And finally, in sports news, Zambia under-17 women fought 2-1 to Paraguay at World Cup. Well, on that note, we have come to the end of the ICU TV Lunchtime News. Be sure for these and other stories to visit us at www.icutvzm.com. Stay tuned for the next